Coming up in this episode of TrekTrendy TV, I go hiking in the Sri Lankan jungles, experience elephants dominating the roads, join the locals blitzing across the coastline in a jet ski, and swim with dolphins in the Indian Ocean.
Good morning and welcome to my fourth trip of the year. Today we are off firstly to Dubai, but our ultimate destination is Sri Lanka for a couple of weeks. So I've just checked into the Emirates First Class Lounge, enjoying a nice glass of champagne here.
Flight time was roughly 7 hours on one of Emirates' new A380s. Such is the timing of the flight, you are treated to a wonderful sunset in your descent down into the United Arab Emirates.
So about half an hour ago I arrived at the Does It Funny in Dubai, and I've wasted no time and already gone for a workout in their gym. Now what's brilliant about the gym is it's on the 34th floor and there's a fantastic view all over the city.
As there were 4 of us travelling together, it made sense to get a 2-bedroom suite on the higher floors of the Does It Funny, giving fantastic views over the city but also providing good living space as well.
We have only a short morning in Dubai and then we fly over to Colombo to start our Sri Lankan adventure. Now the hotel here is a fantastic location on Sheikh Zayed Road. If you look behind me you can see the view of the Burj Khalifa.
There are actually 2 Emirates business class lounges. This one here is located where all the inter-Asia flights go, and you can see here I helped myself to a lovely champagne breakfast and a good read of Yachts Weekly. Flight time was roughly 4.5 hours, and it was a lovely flight in the day with not very much turbulence at all. The descent was also very beautiful, with a gentle approach into the Sri Lankan coastline, over the jungle, further to the airport.
So welcome to Sri Lanka. This is my room here. I've arrived a few hours ago, wasted no time at all to get familiar with the place. I've already had some cocktails on the rooftop bar, which is the 32nd floor. Fantastic view, especially when the sun goes down as well. Morning and welcome to the first day in Sri Lanka. We have left central Colombo, our hotel, and we're now en route to the Cultural Triangle. Our transfer will take about 4 hours down some rather treacherous roads. Good morning and welcome to the jungle. We've arrived in the Cultural Triangle after a rather interesting drive that lasted just over 5 hours yesterday over some quite uneasy roads.
We were warned by the hotel that monkeys would freely come onto our balconies, but we didn't quite expect a show like this.
You join me this morning in the Sri Lankan jungle, where I'm going for a little jungle trek. Binoculars out the ready. Let's go and find some jungle life. So after a rather warm trek through the jungle, we've made it to the top. You can now look out over, see far over to the big Buddha in the distance over there, and out over the lake.
The Haritance Hotel was truly lovely. What was great is that you could experience the luxury of what you would expect in any city worldwide, in the middle of a jungle, but whilst also respecting nature around you because of the way the hotel was designed to fit into the natural surroundings. Our next hotel, the Jetwing, was located only about half an hour down the road. The Jetwing was one of the most incredible hotels I've ever stayed at, mainly because it was based in individual lodges amongst multiple paddy fields, giving you the experience of truly living in nature. Of course I had to check out one of the trademark features of Jetwing hotels around the world. Even here, in the middle of the paddy fields, there was an extensive wine cellar.
I find gyms a really important addition to hotels, especially when they are quite as nice as this. We're off today on an elephant safari. So we're in the Elephant Safari Park. Cost us £5 to get in on our jeep, and as you can see, it's quite an experience. It's very bumpy. Yet to see some elephants, but fingers crossed. And this, as you can see, but feels quite edgy. We've stopped at this viewpoint where you can actually see and get a scale for how large the area of the park that is. Green and lush, which is very apparent in the rainy season which we're currently in at the moment. I don't generally expect a sight like this to see an elephant attempting to cross the road.
Not only did we witness an elephant trying to cross the road, we also witnessed the continual craziness of the Sri Lankan drivers. Here, a bus driver overtaking our jeep.
This day we're walking up the 1,200 steps up to the top of Sigiriya, which is an ancient, well, 15th century castle establishment built on the top of a mound in the jungle. So I'm 3/4 of the way up, got the hardest bit to go, these steps up here. It's going to be an interesting feat, but the view is very much worth it. Thankfully we don't have to go the same way down, so we don't have people crossing on the stairs, but we'll see. Made it. Very warm, but very worth the view, as you can see from around here. That's why this is one of the wonders of the world. By that shot there.
We had one last sleep at the Jetwing hotel, and then it was an early start over to Trincomalee.
Back on the road again, leaving Sigiriya off to the northeast coast of Sri Lanka to Trincomalee, which is about a 2.5 hour drive down the interesting Sri Lankan roads. Wish me luck, and I'll see you the other side. I guess to begin with, it's welcome to paradise. Welcome to Trincomalee. This is the beach of the hotel, its own private beach out here. Now later on today I'll be going jet skiing, which I'll share with you, which I'm really looking forward to, and then tomorrow we're going to be going out on this boat here to go whale watching. This is one of the best places in the world to see sperm and blue whales. What would a trip to an idyllic beach location be without a spin on a jet ski? Morning. I'm up very early this morning to go whale watching. We're out on this boat here. We'll be driving for about an hour out to sea. We will be seeing the whales of Southeast Asia. Been on the Indian Ocean for now about an hour and a half. Seen some dolphins, flying fish. So we're actually swimming in a part of the sea that's about 8 kilometres deep, a few kilometres out to sea. We've just seen some sperm whales, just waiting for them to come up again to breathe again, which we'll see in a moment. So swimming with whales is a real possibility in Sri Lanka. We're staying on what's called a jungle cluster. It's basically 3 villas joined together around a centre pool, which is what we've got here, which is lovely. And you can see there's one villa there, my one there, and then this other one here as well. I have to say that one of my favourite things about the villas is the outside shower. Now that is something I can certainly get used to.
After almost a week by the beach, we then dropped down to Kandy, which was a 3-hour drive down towards Colombo. We were staying in the Fever Residency in the Kandy Hills overlooking the distant mountains.
one of the things that Sri Lanka is very much well known for is their tea. It's the largest exporter of tea in the world. As you can see around here, we're actually in one of the factories, the many factories which line around the Sri Lankan countryside. See, there's the machine here, looking at the whole process from start to finish. And what would a visit to Sri Lanka be without a nice cup of tea?
I of course had to check out the newly built Emirates First and Business Class lounge that was at Sri Lanka Colombo Airport, and I did indulge fully with a great lunch, a couple of glasses of champagne and a pre-flight shower. Sri Lanka was an outstanding couple of weeks, one incredible country which I hugely recommend. If you do want to see my Dubai segment of the trip or other exciting worldwide destinations, then head over to the TrekTrendy YouTube channel.